All right, this is Dr. Infan Akpan. I hope you are doing well. I'm back again with another Sora video. And you may be asking me like, wait a minute, Dr. Akpan, why you keep making these Sora videos and these AI videos? Because they work. I get a lot of engagement on TikTok, and I have to be fair also on YouTube Shorts. So, which I think is very interesting, more so than I get on actual YouTube when this goes live. So the long form content, and for me, the long form content is more, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, does not get as many views as the short form content that I post on Shorts and on TikTok. But what I wanted to do today was actually make a image and really show you the prompt and the process. So what I'm doing now, I've already made a prompt with ChatGPT for for the image and for a video. This is a pretty detailed prompt. So, and what I did was I copied and pasted it into Sora. And when you're in Sora, you can choose either to make an image or to make a video. Same thing, like you can look at images and videos. It's what we're doing here. These are images that people have generated and are sharing. So what I decided to do, instead of showing you the end result, I'm going to show you the whole process, or what I go through with me kind of putting in that prompt. And then after putting in the prompt, this is pretty neat. After putting in the prompt, showing you what that looks like. What is the end result? I don't know what the end result is going to be, meaning if you see in this corner, the image and the video are being created as we speak. I have no idea what they're going to look like, how it's going to work, what's going to happen with those videos. I do know what I wanted it to do is more on the grandpa type theme in the nursery. So, and the prompt was very detailed. So just to kind of give you the background, the prompt is inside a sleek chrome-plated zero-gravity daycare in orbit around a lava planet, an alien babysitter. So one of them is already done with 6 arms. So let's see what happens. I'm going to click here to view. Now, this looks like this is the video. Now, the alien is supposed to have 6 arms. Do we see 6 arms? No, we don't see 6 arms. So we don't see 6 arms here. Let's go to let me go back to my media and let me close this out. So we don't see, this looks like the video. We don't see the 6 arms. It is a lava planet. I see some, a baby alien or something like that. Let's look at this one. All right, now we see more of the babies. Time out. That one's a little more interesting. Now we really see the lava planet here. You see the babies. Okay. I don't see the 6 arms. Now let's look here. Now here's the images. Let's look at this one. Nap time is mandatory. Alien Babysitter, discipline level. Okay. This one's a little bit, that's interesting. Let's look at this one. So there's this, there's a little more than 6 arms. So it looks, well, wait a minute. We got 3 and then 4 on one side. Okay, discipline level max. Nap time is mandatory. That's supposed to say you activated the consequences protocol. Okay. Still missing the 6 arms. So we got 3 on this side and then 2 on the other side. So there's 5 arms. Maybe I'm being a little naggy about that, but it was in the prompt. Wait a minute. Yeah, same thing here. There's 3 arms on this side and then 2 arms on that side. So you got the time out. But this one looks pretty neat. I think this one is pretty neat. And this is with just one prompt. Let's see what happens if we'll do a little experiment. Let's take out some of the prompt. So let's see what happens if we take out some of this to make the video, and then we take some of it out to make the image. So what I'm doing, I shorten the prompt just to see if this would sort of make things, if there'll be any result from that, if anything will happen. Here's the Bigfoot, POV with Bigfoot. That's pretty neat. We've seen a lot of those with the VO videos. That's the only thing. These do not have sound. Now that looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. This one is pretty neat. Yeah, there's no sound. Here's the guy this guy, if you asked, at one point, if you asked ChatGPT to make like a image of you, of what it thinks you look like, it would come up with this guy. So it did that for me. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That's interesting. What is this one? Some pretty viral video. Looks real. Filmed in the 90s. We open on the deck. Okay. So it seems like a lot of the better prompts are very simple. Godzilla, safety vet. Okay, there's a little more to this prompt, but it's not as detailed or as complicated as the prompt that I made. So this says a black Jesus with dreadlocks, red and white robes, gently lunging with a barbell with 45-pound plates. See, these are more than 45-pound plates. I don't know if that's a black Jesus. So, we'll see what happens with our images. It looks like one of them is already set. Okay, so this looks like a video. It says video. No. This is an image. Again, so we've got, now the arms are even. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me go back to my media. So we've got the bottle in this one. The kind of, they look robotish. This one, I don't know what this outfit is. And there's 3 arms on one side and 2 on the other. And then 3 and then 1. And then the first one, you got more of the alien babies. So let's see, they're supposed to be, the videos. So I'm assuming these are the videos here. Okay, so this is a little bit different. I don't know what that is. Are those fireworks? This one, I don't really see the babies, but you see the aliens kind of splitting in half. Okay, this is like a kind of disco type thing, zero gravity. You've got the lava planet. This one's a little bit different, a little action in there. It seems like the images do, work out a lot better versus the video. And really, I've got to say this, I find myself complaining and that's fair. However, I always have to go back and think like I'm able to sit here and just type some stuff in and then make images and, cartoon style videos within seconds, where this was not possible, you think about 4 years ago. So it's amazing. And it gets better. So I'm pretty sure there's no sound to these, but you think about VO3 where you have sound. So I'm interested to see what you think about this. What are your thoughts? I hope to hear some more in the comments. Thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe.